So do I answer the "How are you feeling" thing? I'm feeling pretty good. I can't wait to do my Gaffrethon run. I'm very excited for how it'll go, and to showcase off a run that I love. It's a great feeling. Um, well, my name's Brendan, but most people call me Hifi. I'm a speedrunner. I've been speedrunning since 2017 um, with Mario Kart 8. I just started off by doing 48 track runs and just seeing where it would get me, and yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I've continued on speedrunning other games. Ooh, well, I've run Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but besides that, I've also done runs of Psychonauts, which is my current speedrun project, but also time trials of Mario Kart DS, um, and just some other games here and there. Nickelodeon Kart Racers was a fun kart game as well, similar to Mario Kart that I played, and yeah, those are some of the speed games I've run, as well as Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy, of course. Ooh, my top three games. Um, I'd say for games, I really like Super Mario 64 runs, even though I don't, I wouldn't run it myself. I find top level runs of that to be quite exciting. Um, but what I watch on Twitch mainly is just speedruns, the speedrun tag on Twitch, or I'll go on speedrun.com and go to the stream section, and I'll watch some streams there of whoever's live. But I love Mario Kart runs. I typically go through phases as to what runs I'll watch, but typically just any speed game. I'm running Psychonauts, which is a game that I played a couple of years ago casually, and I really enjoyed it. But I got into speedrunning it because it was quite easy to get into. There were many tutorials, and out there for beginner runners, and at least the beginner route is quite nice. There's a little bit of RNG, but the movement is very fun. I really enjoy speedrunning the game, even if it can be, quite annoying. But a very fun game to practice, which is, yeah. France or Ireland? Well, I mean, I've lived in Ireland all my life. Um, it is my country, but I'll be living in France for a while. At least that's how my plans are, and I haven't gone to France in years, so that's another thing to be excited for. Being in France is just fantastic. So as to which one I prefer, I don't know. I'm getting pretty sick of Ireland, especially being stuck here without going anywhere else for God nearly 3 years now. So yeah, maybe France. Maybe I'd prefer France. Waffles or brownies? I'm not a big waffle lover. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, PK. Brownies all the way. I love I love all sorts of brownies, I suppose. I do like waffles, but yeah, brownies, 100%. I'm not a big lover of McDonald's. I would get the chicken nuggets in there, but other than that, I think there's just a lot more in Burger King that I enjoy personally. Um, a lot of my life, I was a big PlayStation fan. I've had a PlayStation 2, 3, and 4. Played a lot on that, but I've no ambitions to get the PlayStation 5. At least in the past 4 or 5 years, I've been almost solely Nintendo when it comes to consoles. So, uh, well, I enjoy subs. I think subs are just a lot better. Um, as someone who loves languages as well, I like listening to stuff in there, listening to media in its original language. I think it just works best. Um, I have not seen a Superman movie that I have enjoyed, um, but I do like some of the Batman movies. And if it was who would win in a fight, I'd probably say Superman. But as to who I think is the cooler superhero, I'd say Batman. Uh, I'm very sorry to say I have not watched any Star Wars films. I have seen the Lord of the Rings, the original trilogy, and then the Hobbit series, and I quite enjoyed it. Although it was quite a long time ago now, but I remember enjoying it quite a bit. I don't like planes. Planes are just you're too cramped together. You're just kind of stuck for however long you're on the plane for. So I'd say trains all the way. I take the train in for college every day, and I think it's just the superior mode of transport. Um, that's a tough one. I've never been to Asia before. I've been to America. I was in Florida, and I thought that was you know spectacular for good and bad reasons. But it was an experience. But I'd love to go see Asia. And just go. I plans one day of going to Japan or Korea or something, or I don't know, go somewhere else and see where I can go, and save a bit of money and maybe go visit. But I think I'd visit Asia before I'd go to America again. Ooh, um, well, having learned German as well as learning French, I can say that French is quite nice in grammar, but speaking French, it's just so spoken French is so quick. Native speakers typically speak very very quickly, and so it can be quite hard to understand. And when you're trying to speak, it's you're talking quite slowly. Also, your comprehension is quite slow. But I find learning French to be quite nice. Surprisingly, I think it's just a fine language, and grammar is quite easy. Not pulling out my hair or anything over it. So I'd say learning. Thank you very much, PK.